Happy morning, my fellow SCBD Toastmasters members.
Happy morning.
And also we have distinguished guests here and also a lot of visiting Toastmaster helping us in our session. Whoa! My name is Adrian. I'm your Sergeant at Arms. Tonight, I will read to you several of our house rules. The first one, be on time. Thank you for everyone here that already come on time. And maybe we can fill the chair up front, Toastmaster, the handsome man with the black shirt. Maybe we can fill front of the chair. Yeah, we can a lot of empty chair here. Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, I think we are all set in our on-site setting. And for the online participant, please rename yourself. If you are a role taker, please rename yourself with your role. That's your name. And if you're our visiting Toastmaster or our beloved SCBD Toastmaster member, please put TM, that's your name, that's your club. And if you are our distinguished guest, please put G in front of your name. And then please turn on your camera for online participants because this session is recorded. And then keep your microphone on mute whenever we have someone standing on the stage. And please unmute your microphone if you are invited by the speaker to answer or to give feedback. And then be fully present. And this is the most important thing. Have fun. Yay! Before I hand to our Madam President, to our Madam Vice President of Education, because our theme is how to deliver your speech. And we have the star here. This is such a special session. I want to make this special too. And I would like you guys can learn a lot from this. Okay, I have a game, not a game, like icebreaker. So everyone here, on-site participants, online participants, please search for something, one object that is near to you. You can have your eyeglasses, you can have the ballpoint, you can have your shirt, you can choose anything that is reachable from your side. Okay, you can grab anything, anyone? I can see all of you already grabbed something. And then please think for a moment, what is so great with your object in 30 seconds. So for example, I would choose my phone. In 30 seconds, I could explain what is my phone feature is and how it helps a lot with my daily life. For example, I have my phone here. This little device has a lot of feature and it helps me a lot during my work. It helps me to connect with other people and we can arrange this Toastmaster session effectively just by using this phone. That's for the example in 30 seconds. Okay, I will give you around, let's say around 30 seconds to think about what is so great with your object. Okay, 30 seconds feels too long, right? Okay, I think we can start. So I will call a name and he or she will come up front or onto the stage to explain what is their object is. I will start with the on-site first. I would say I will choose, I think I have the beautiful lady over here. Toastmaster Olivia. Okay, please come to the stage and explain a little bit about the object you choose. 30 seconds, stage is yours.
So my object is this, the drinks. Why this is so great? Because this is my dinner. Oh, no. It is very expensive, 50K. So it is quite a lot. It's filling up until let's session, our session later. Something like that. I think that's all.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Olivia. Woo, we have some expensive drinks like here in the on-site. And what do we have on the from online participants? I would choose someone from there. Yeah, I had hard time to choose. Toastmaster Alex, are you there? In 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, maybe we can switch for a little bit. From Toastmaster Kezia, our grammarian, what is the object that you choose?
So my object that I have here is my AirPods because I'm doing it online, so I have to have my AirPods because I'm in a public space right now, and if not, I would disturb everyone. Yeah, that's why it's very important.
Oh, thank you, Toastmaster Kezia, for her AirPods. And yeah, I'm sure it helps a lot with when we have the meeting in public space. Yeah, that's only two right now because we are tight in time. But the thing is, because our theme is how to deliver your speech, I want us to learn something about this session. That's just a little training exercise, how we can convey something that's already in our mind and our audience can understand it. Think that's all from me, your SAA. I will hand control to our Madam Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Leonie, to open the session. Yeah, you give a round of applause.
Happy morning, everyone.
Glad you made
Happy
it.
morning.
Okay, so thank you for joining SCBD Toastmasters Club. My name is Leonie and I'm the VPE of SCBD Toastmaster Club. Supportive, courageous, brilliant, and determined since April 6, 2005. So, SCBD Toastmasters Club itself is a part of Toastmasters International. Toastmasters International has been established since 1924, focusing on public speaking and leadership with more than 280,000 members in 140 plus countries. It will give you a fast network if you join Toastmasters. So what can you do when you join Toastmasters Club? Well, you could have this mission of providing a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered towards communication and leadership skills, towarding self-confidence and personal growth. So how do we do that? We have 6 educational pathways that you could all choose, from dynamic leadership to visionary communication. So there's everything for everyone. On those pathways, we also have unique projects, for instance, like managing difficult audience, making podcasts, doing the active listening, and also high performance leaderships project, and many more of the projects. So make sure that you join Toastmasters, because joining Toastmasters also giving you a chance to become a world public speaking champion, an international leader, a mentor to others, and a leader of your own terms. And I would like to also welcoming our beloved neighbors who has willingly to support us today in our meeting. First one, our Division B Director, Toastmaster Wilson from Metropolitan. Our Area I3 Director, Toastmaster Monica from Jakarta Bahasa Toastmasters. The VP of Medco, Toastmaster Fadhila. Member of Maranatha, Toastmaster Kezia, and also member of LKTC, Toastmaster Karol. Thank you so much for supporting us today. And today, which is our third SCBD Road to Contest, is the final project in our SCBD Road to Contest educational session, because today, after we have learned how to choose a story to create a speech from Toastmaster Andhyka CIA method, and then the second one we already learned how to structure the speech by using clear method from Toastmaster Ray. And today it is the final session of our SCBD Toastmasters Club Road to Contest, which is on how to deliver those speech. So thank you so much for joining us today. And so without further ado, I would like to open this meeting with the power vested in me. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Adrian.
Yay! Give round of applause to Toastmaster Leonie for her opening speech. Now, actually, the Toastmaster of the meeting is Toastmaster Sonny, but I will fill in for him for a little while. So our theme for today is just like what Toastmaster Leonie just said, is how to deliver your speech. In tonight's session, we will have one prepared speaker, one educational speaker, table topic, and evaluation session. And to introduce the theme for tonight, I will invite our General Evaluator Toastmaster Wilson to introduce his theme. Sorry. Oh, there you are. Over to you.
Okay. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Am I upside down, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, I am upside down.
Yeah, you're upside down.
And then when I repeat this, I see. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, nice to meet you all. My name is Wilson. I'll be serving you as the general evaluator for today. My role is to observe the whole meeting, as well as giving my feedback at the end of the meeting. I am also leading the evaluation session, ladies and gentlemen. So, in doing this, I'm not alone. I have the whole team with me. So let us introduce them one by one. First of all, we have our lovely grammarian, our neighbor from Maranatha Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Kezia. Toastmaster Kezia, the spotlight is yours. Please introduce your role.
Okay, can you see my screen? Okay.
Yep.
Is it visible? Okay. Okay, so today's topic will be about how to deliver your speech. And okay, next. That's exactly why we're in Toastmasters. And as the grammarian, I'm responsible to pay attention to your language throughout the meeting. I will listen for notable uses of vocabulary, creative expression, and impactful phrases that enhance our speeches. Additionally, I will provide feedback on any grammatical errors and suggest improvements to help us communicate more effectively. And then when I heard the topic, I was just, oh, it's a bit meta if you think about it, like delivering a speech about delivering a speech. That's cool. And for our word of the day is dynamic. Dynamic. It's an adjective characterized for a constant change or activity. Or the second one, it could be about a person which is in positive attitude and full of energy and new ideas. Or it could be a noun, which also means meaning in change or progress. Now, examples. Number one, she is a dynamic speaker who keeps her audience engaged. This is in an adjective form, meaning energetic. Second, the market is dynamic, constantly shifting and evolving. This is also an adjective, but this time the meaning is more for changing. Number three, market dynamics are working in the company's favor. This is for a noun, but the meaning is also about changing. this is our word of the day. I hope you guys can use it throughout all of your speeches. Let's aim to make our meeting as dynamic as the world itself. I got one. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Kezia, for your dynamic presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are speaking on the stage, we highly encourage you to use the word of the day dynamic as much as possible. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Kezia. Let us move on to our next role. Our next role is someone who keeps track of the time. Let us welcome our timer, Toastmaster Karol from Lipo Karawati Toastmasters Club. Toastmaster Karol, are you online or offline?
Yes, online.
Okay, so Toastmaster Karol, the spotlight is yours.
Thank you so much, Wilson. All right. Happy morning, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Karol, and I'm originally from LKTC Toastmaster Club. And tonight, I'm going to be your timer. And as a timer, I will time the prepare speeches, table topics, speakers, as well as the evaluation. And I'm so excited actually that tonight we're going to have a special session as well, which is none other than educational session. And a part of this, I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left by using green screen like this. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I have a technical error right now. And then I'm going to use yellow and red background as well, which later on denote the specific time left. And for your super duper information for all speakers, I want to highlight that to be eligible for voting, you need to wrap up your own speeches within time allocation. And as I mentioned before, we're going to have the first session prepare speech. And in this session, each speaker need to deliver their own speech within 5 to 7 minutes. So to alert you of the time, at 5 minutes, I will change my background into green. Sorry, again, I would like to show you how it looks like actually, but unfortunately, it seems that I got a technical error right now. And then when it's 6 minutes, I will change my background into yellow. And at 7 minutes, it's going to be changed into red. And we are moving to educational session. It will last for roughly 20 minutes. And lucky us that our club actually is provided Q&A session. So we encourage you, participants here, to take an opportunity to ask for anything that you are interested in or curious about our tonight topics. And the next one, we are moving to table topic. Each speaker need to deliver their own answer or speech within 2 minutes. So again, I'm going to help you to alert the time. So at 1 minute, I will change my background into yellow. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will change it into I'm sorry, yellow. The previous one is green. And the last one is at 2 minutes. I'm going to change it into red. And the last one but not least is we have, I'm sorry, we're going to have evaluation session. In evaluation session, each evaluator need to deliver their own speech or their own evaluation within 3 minutes. So again, at 2 minutes, I'm going to change my background into green. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, it's going to be yellow. And at 3 minutes, I'm going to change it into red. And I need to highlight that once I change my background into red, all speakers necessarily needs to wrap up their own speeches or evaluations in not more than 30 seconds. So again, it will help them to be eligible for voting. So I think that's it. Thank you so much. Back to you, G. Wilson.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Karol, for the comprehensive explanation of the timer role. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are speaking, then we encourage you to pay attention to the timer. If you are on green, that means you are already eligible for voting. And then if you see yellow, it means you have to think how to end your speech. And then last but not least, if you see red, then that means you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech before you get disqualified. Thank you very much once again to Sponsor Karol for your explanation. Let us move on to our ballot counter. Our ballot counter is none other than the Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Dedeh. Toastmaster Dedeh, please, the stage is yours.
Happy morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. So for tonight, test. Oh, sorry. Test. Okay. Happy morning. So for tonight, I will serve as the ballot counter. If you are the first time to join the meeting, actually the ballot counter is the one of part appreciation from the members to the members and from the guests to the members. And also from the guests also, because not only the prepared speaker, which is the member in the Toastmaster, but the guest it will also can join in the table topic speaker. So please, if you have a chance, you can raise hand or just for the anyone in the online can raise hand also. So our table topic master will pick up you as the table topic speaker. So the ballot counter, I will share the link for you to vote your voice. Who is the best speaker in your opinion? Because we need to recognize and make the encouragement for all of the speaker, all of the rule taker for tonight. It's all for me, and back to our G Toastmaster Wilson. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dedeh, for your explanation. If you guys have your favorite speakers, then our ballot counter will lead the voting session, and whoever gets the most voted, he or she will be the favorite speaker of tonight in SCBD. So if you want to get that award, then raise your hand and move. Last but not least, we have our last role taker, the Ah-WoD counter. WoD stands for Word of the Day. And this role is taken by our neighbor from Division B, Medco Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Fadhila. Toastmaster Fadhila, please, the stage is yours.
Test. Hello? Yeah, okay. All right. Hello, everyone. This is the first time I arrive here offline, so very excited. I am the Ah-WoD counter for today. So we have a lot of filler words. I just used it just now. So a filler word is an example such as okay, so, what, but, and you know. These are usually words that we say when we're nervous on stage or we're not sure what we're trying to say when we talk and we have to think. So make sure to minimize these filler words when you talk. Perhaps maybe pause if you're talking to make sure you think more before you say filler words. That is just a point from me. So I also will be counting the word of the day, which is dynamic. And our grammarian have explained what dynamic is. So please, everyone, try to use the word dynamic. Thank you. That is all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Wilson.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Fadhila, for the explanation of your role. English is not our mother language. So in public speaking, we often use the filler words when we are nervous or we are lost in thoughts. That is why the Ah-WoD counter will be helping us to realize how much we use our filler words. And hopefully that report will be our self-reflection so that we can reduce it in the future. That will be the introduction for the general evaluation team. I would like to take your time no more. So let us give the stage back to the Toastmaster of the meeting, which was taken by Toastmaster Adrian, right? Or who am I welcoming today? Okay, Toastmaster Adrian, thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wilson, for the general evaluation team introduction. So in this first agenda, we will have prepared speech session. This session, the first speaker would be Toastmaster Olivia. and she will be evaluated by Toastmaster Melissa from Jakarta Toastmasters Club. So I will call upon her evaluator, Toastmaster Melissa, to the
Yes, hello.
online. Yeah, over to you, Toastmaster Melissa.
Thank you, Toastmasters Adrian. Hello, everyone. Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Good morning.
I will be evaluating Toastmasters Olivia for her speech from level 3, project 1, which is about make connections through networking. The purpose of her speech are to develop and practice a personal strategy for building connections through networking. And also to share some aspects of her experience 5 to 7 minutes. Without further, Toastmasters Olivia, PIP. PIP, Toastmasters Olivia.
Oh, yeah. Raise your hands if you feel networking is important, but you don't know how to do it. Yes, that's exactly what I felt. And that's also, I was desperate because I know networking is important, but I don't know how to do it. And I was scared and I also don't know what to do. And so I just despaired and just, okay, never mind. I just solve it into other area and then I just go to learn other things. But then a turning point was when my friends that was having a master at Australia told me the story. Hey, Liv, did you know I was accepted in as a friend in internship in the renowned company in Australia, even though I was just only the first semester, by meeting the CEO in the networking event. The first thing that came into my mind was, what magic spell have you casted? Right, I did not know how she did it. So I was very, very confused. And I tried to do it again. So I tried to go to the network again. And until finally I found that actually I need to prepare 3 things, which is PIP. Beep, 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 beep. So what is PIP? The first P is actually purpose. What is your purpose? What are you searching for when you are networking? Maybe you can search perhaps a friend, or maybe you are searching for a prospective girlfriend or boyfriend, or maybe you are searching for a job or a client. Whatever your purpose is, you need to have them before you go into the event, before you go to the networking, because the purpose is kind of like your destination. So, purpose. Next one is identity. What you offer to the other person. Maybe your identity can be the other prospective boyfriend or girlfriend, your employer, maybe a group, anything. And maybe when you know this, you won't feel that, you won't feel guilty at all, because when you have the purpose and you have the other people, when you know that the other people actually has also purpose, maybe you can match with each other. It's kind of like a dating app, right? So you will feel, okay, this is what I can offer to them. The identity is kind of like a ticket. So identity then. And the final one is participation. You may ask, Olive, how can I participate? Simple. Go to an event. And then you just, Olive, can I go? I participate in a networking event on the safe haven of my room. I say, well, sure, maybe. if COVID-19 happens again or something similar. Because when you are networking, you see each other, you talk to other people, and sometimes you need to see the body language because that's the most intuitive person. And you may have the gut instinct, oh, this is the person that match me. So if the purpose is like the destination and identity is like the ticket, your participation is kind of like the mode of transportation. And other than going to the event, what do you do to have the participate again? What is the most important thing when we're networking? Talking. Without talking, people doesn't know what's your purpose. People doesn't know who you are. They don't know who I am. They don't know who is Olivia is, who is Donna is, who is Irfan is, who is Dedeh. So we need to talk. And the rest is history. So when you want to go to the event, when you want to have networking, you need to prepare purpose. What you are looking for. What are you looking for? Identity. What you can offer to other people. And finally, participation. Be there and talk. And by using this, by having prepared this, by having to prepare this thing, you can master this networking. You will find that, oh, networking is not that hard anymore. It's doable. It's maybe even easy for you to do. So, okay, I would like to remind other people, I want to test what is the P1? What you are looking for. The second one, I didn't hear any of the online participant. What is the I? Identity. Exactly, identity. What you can offer. And then the last P is?
Participation.
Exactly. Participation. Be there and talk. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you went to the networking event, don't forget your PIP, which is, again,
Purpose. Identity. Participation.
It's hard for you. And good luck, future networkers. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting. Okay.
All right, thank you very much, our Madam VPPR, Toastmaster Olivia, for a wonderful speech. Let us give a round of applause. And yeah, if you wonder why we have changed on the Toastmaster of the meeting, no, I'm actually your Toastmaster of the meeting for tonight. I'm Toastmaster Sonny. Apologize for the delay, but thank you, Toastmaster Adrian, for backing me up. All right. So I think we only have one prepared speaker today. So let's hear from the timer, Toastmaster Karol or Toastmaster Dinda for the timer report.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Sonny, and congratulations for Toastmaster Olivia that you are eligible for voting. And I would say that your speech is really interactive, informative, and powerful. And thank you so much for that. Back to you, Toastmaster Sonny.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Karol. So I might be late a bit for today's meeting, but glad that I'm not late for the main session for today, which is Edu Session. Woo! So yeah, tonight we will have Edu Session from no other than our Madam President Toastmaster Donna on how to structure your speech. Wow, I think everyone who aim for the contest or just want to know how to speak professionally is looking for the session, right? Yes. Okay, so without further ado, let me call to the stage Toastmaster Monica, because Toastmaster Donna is actually doing her project by delivering the speech. So we need an evaluator, and Toastmaster Monica will introduce Toastmaster Donna.
Thank you, our Toastmaster of the meeting. And so this is the third session of Edu Session of SCBD. So we know that SCBD really work hard to be the winner, yeah? Yes. And besides that, this is not only an Edu Session, but also the project of Toastmaster Donna. She is already close to her pathway graduation, I guess, because this is her level 5 project, right? This is the question and answer session. I will evaluate the question and answer session. And the speech title will be How to Deliver Your Speech Better. And the purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Donna to learn and practice facilitating a question and answer session. And the second purpose is to practice delivering an informative speech and running a well-organized question and answer session. So member will responsible for managing time if there is any adequate opportunity for both. And without further ado, let me call Toastmaster Donna. The stage is yours.
We have the handshake. Happy morning, everyone. Okay, well, as introduced earlier by our beloved Area Director, Toastmaster Maranatha, my name is Donna. Nice to meet you if I haven't met you yet. And we are going to talk about something pretty simple if you're a Toastmasters, but always something that we can always review and learn from, how to deliver your speech better. Okay, I'd like to ask, not my favorite gentleman, someone else. I'd like to ask Toastmaster Irfan, hi, come on up, please. Oh, yes. Okay, you have your own microphone.
Okay.
Hello, can you introduce yourself?
Yes. Okay. Hello guys. My name is Irfan. From Metropolitan Toastmasters.
Awesome. Okay, Toastmaster Irfan, what things do you know about delivering a speech?
That's kind of abstract, but
That's true.
About delivering speech, I think it's about delivering a message. So never forget about the message that you want to give and the best way to deliver it, I guess. But I don't exactly know how to deliver it. That's why I came here.
Sweet. Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Irfan. Okay, I can have your mic.
Oh yeah, sure.
Put it up front so that everyone can see it. Okay. So this is how to deliver your speech better. Next, please. So you've outlined, you've written, you spent all the past month, the past day, the past week trying to write, or hours. Don't say that yet. Or hours, but that's only Shouty, not us. And it is now time to deliver your speech. It is now time to speak. And you're now sweating buckets. You kind of don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do? I don't want to come up on stage. I'm scared. But do not worry. There are a few ways that you can solve your worries and become better upon stage. And here are a few ways how. Okay, first, be comfortable. Be comfortable can mean a few things to a few people. Can you go next, please? It can mean a few things, a few different things to different people. For me, it's wearing my heels. For some people, it's wearing my sandals. I wore sandals here, by the way, because it was raining outside, but I ain't gonna wear that today, not here. And let's take a look at what things that we can do to make us feel more comfortable. First is to have a message that is simple enough. Second is to have rituals. And third, to be yourself. So if you hear someone saying a message that is
complicated. You kind of don't know what they have to say. This is something that is very familiar, especially in Toastmasters. If you've had the icebreaker speech, who's a member and has had their icebreaker speech? Okay, most everyone, if you're a member, icebreaker speech you've done, right? Yes. Okay, so a lot of the times, if someone is given a project to introduce yourself, and then you only have 4 to 6 minutes, and they're like, oh no, what am I gonna say? I've lived 20 something years long or 50 something years long, and I have to say everything about myself? No, you don't have to say everything about yourself. You only have to say something that is simple enough that you can remember, so that you can come up on stage and be comfortable. For example, one icebreaker speech that I really remember is from our first speaker, Toastmaster Olivia. Hi. Okay, Toastmaster Olivia, can you come on up, please? Hi, Toastmaster Olivia. Hi, guys. Okay, can you tell us what your icebreaker speech is about?
It's about the title is Evading Loss, and it's about what is my gym experience basically.
Yes. She's saying she paid for gym but never went, so she doesn't want to do that anymore in Toastmasters. She wants to get her money's worth. So please do that. Come all the time, okay?
Yeah. Papers.
Pay first and you all the time. Now, see, something I remember. Something simple enough. Thank you, Sister Olivia.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're good. Okay, let's give Toastmaster Olivia a round of applause. Okay, something simple enough makes you feel less doubt about yourself, right? Now, let's talk about having rituals. What kind of rituals are we talking about here? Writing. Okay. Praying. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Yes, that's important. What else that you can consider? Sleeping. Exercising. Singing. Yes. Yeah. I sing. Yeah. So there are a lot of things that you can consider as ritual to you. It doesn't always have to mean prayer. It doesn't always have to mean what have you. But if you have something that's a routine that can make you feel more comfortable at stage, do it. Here are mine. I'm wearing my heels. I have my jacket, and they make me feel better. If I come here barefooted, I feel fine, honestly, but wearing heels and having them feel clickety-clack under me is something that is great and can really help me get to where I need to be. And next and last of all, be yourself. If you've seen, someone amazing, someone great, and I want to be that person, you don't have to be. There is so many ways to say what you have to say, and the best way to do it is your way. Now, next, please, let's find out what else we can do to make our speech better. We're gonna skip 3 slides. Okay, the second one is maybe the one you're looking for. Have melody. What does that mean? Does that mean we have to be a singer? Does that mean we have to know how to read music notes? No, not really. Okay, you can have melody without knowing how to read musical notes. Let's find out what these are. So I have an example for you. Honestly, one of the best ways that you can learn and increase your vocabulary in vocal variety is watching ads and watching a lot of TV. Not too much TV, enough that you're still productive. But here's an ad I really like by the shoe brand Asics. And this man is gonna tell us to move our bodies. Let's have a look.
Hello, workers. Another long day at the office, boss being a meanie. Too bad. Shut up. Listen, I've got some important news. It turns out that I'm not the deadliest thing in the office. This is. It's a killer. Science has shown it can be bad for your mental health. But I don't see you running away from it. No, your boss has you locked to it for 8, 9, 10 hours a day. Look at you, trading your own mental health for free fruit and a wellness Wednesday? Banana, anyone? The fruit. Wake up, geniuses! I'm giving you the truth. It's a trap. You need to get away from your desk. Run, jump, roller skate. Whatever, I don't care. Just move for your mind.
No. We wish, yeah. Okay. A6, if you're watching, let us know, okay? Nah. From here, you see how much vocal variety he has throughout that period of, say, 30 seconds, right? He started with something very calm. He said, he didn't really introduce himself, but like, he asked us as workers, why are you not moving, basically? And then he said, the worst killer of your workday is not your scary boss, but your desk. That is right. But he had to amplify it by slamming on that desk. Because why? Because he knew what he had to say. So what you're going to do is you're going to find out the parts in your speech that you can emphasize like that, just like him, and then go ham with it. That is how you can deliver your speech. Okay, next, please.
Hello, workers.
It's going to play twice. Okay, so you're going to see the context in your speech. So you've written this whole thing. You may or may not have written the whole script of it. Some people like to, some people only like outlines. But you're going to want to see the context of your speech. Next, please. Okay, what are these fonts doing? Can you tell me? Why are they different? Yes, different styles. Some fonts are thick, like the way he said desk. Some fonts are normal, the way he opened his monologue. Some are in cursive, the way he said free fruit. Anyone? And one's also normal, like probably the rest of his speech. So see context and find places where you could slow down or you could amp up your energy throughout your speech. Next, please. And second, once you find those contexts within your speech, you're going to have to find a way to say it. With him, he slammed his desk. With Toastmaster Olivia, she had her 3 pointers. With a few other messages and speeches that we can remember, some people plucked roses, some people turned on their lighters. If you've seen the champions, world champions in the past. Oh, Toastmaster is nodding. He has references. Hello. Okay, so go watch them if you haven't. If you haven't, you're missing out. Find a way to say the parts that you are going to emphasize in your speech so that you can always iterate that part that you have to say. Next, please. And once you have, say things like this, as in your table, the gestures will follow. Because if you only focus on, say, finding out the vocal variety or going up or I should go down, then just as before where you're not comfortable, you're going to spend all your focus into, oh, I need to go up, or I need to go down, no. Instead, if you have just a few that you can focus on, your gestures will follow. Next, please. Now, there are so many ways to say the same thing. For example, I have this phrase. That's impossible. We have around 15 people in the room, and I am pretty sure that our 15 ways plus 15 or some more in the online audience that we can say that is impossible. Can I call our Madam VP Education, Susan Leone?
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Can you turn on your camera, please?
All right, wait. Yes.
Hello. Can you say the phrase, that's impossible, whatever narrative context you like to put?
That's not possible.
Exactly. If I asked someone else, there's going to be a different way. Okay. Thank you, Tessa Leone. Okay, I think I'd like to call someone from the on-site audience. Hi, lady in green. Can you come on up, please? Okay. What's your name?
Felicia.
Felicia.
I'm the member of Medco Toastmaster. I came here
Okay.
with
Successor Fadhila. Hello, neighbors. Okay, so can you say the phrase "that's impossible"?
That's impossible.
Yeah. See, there are so many different ways to say just "that's impossible." Thank you, Tips and Felicia.
That's enough? Okay.
Yes. You can just move it. Okay, yes. There are so many ways to say just impossible. You can put that in your speech or whatever it is that you like. Okay, next, please. I have another phrase. This is your time. Can I have our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Sonny, to say, this is your time, or this is your time.
This is your time.
Yes, exactly. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Sonny.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna go next. So you see how many different ways that you can say something so simple? Lastly, now that you figure out how to be comfortable and how to say what you have to say, you gotta own it. Next, please. Here are a few tips that you can enhance your body gestures once you're on stage. First, bigger gestures. Why is that? Just like me, I haven't been really going on the whole stage, but you can salty, just like, and then it's not salty enough. It's gonna be bland. And then you're comfortable being cooking, right? Oh, I'm gonna put all the salt I want, and then it's too salty. Nah. You're gonna need more salt than you need as long as you're not used to using salt yet. So if you know that you don't use a lot of gestures, use more than you think. But if you do use a lot of gestures, like I do, like don't add too much. So that's one thing about using bigger gestures. Second is your 90-degree arm. Have you heard of the 90-degree arm before? No, right? That's something new. Okay. So if you've heard or seen amateur actors, a lot of the times they act by saying this, oh no, what am I supposed to do? Oh no, this is very bad. Everyone, welcome to the channel. But in fact, the best way to say anything is if your arms stay within the height of your elbow. So compare this. Welcome everyone versus welcome everyone. You see that? Welcome everyone. Yes, like Toastmaster Olivia is doing. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone compared to welcome everyone. A lot of people don't notice that they're being comfortable, a little too comfortable, putting their elbow sticking to their waist, when in fact it makes you look like. So be careful not to do the penguin arm when you're on stage. And next is use all of the stage, especially if it has meaning. If you have a change of meaning, then move. Well, I'm gonna talk about something else. Here is my next point. See how I did that? It can become a transition and something meaningful if you use the whole stage and especially meaningfully. And you can also embrace everyone's presence on stage. And next is eye contact with everyone. Do you feel that I've looked at all of you, especially offline? Right? Okay. So if you're scared that, oh, they're staring at me, I'm scared, I don't want to do this, what you can do is just do a very kind sweep. This person, this person, this person, this person. Sometimes we've heard of looking at the forehead. Sometimes we've heard of looking at the back. But in fact, a lot of the times when people do the forehead tip, they forget and then they become anxious. And then they only look at the forehead of one person. And then they're just staring at that one person. And then that person's going to be like, oh, did they like? Don't do that, please. You're not here to trap anyone into your silly Spider-Man trap, okay? Don't do that. So do eye contact with everyone. A second is enough. People will know that you have had eye contact with them. And lastly, talk to the back of the room. Okay, I'm standing over here. It happens that there's nobody at the back of the room. Maybe there is, we don't know. But if I wanted to be very clear about what I have to say, I'm gonna only keep the online microphone. I will, excuse me. I will only have to be as loud as someone can hear me back there. So maintain your volume, even though you're saying softly. When you're saying softly, that's okay. But if you want to be heard all the way back, you have to be cognizant of that. So speak to the back of the room so that everybody can hear you. Okay, next please. We're gonna skip through. So these are the ways, even though I don't have a clever acronym like Sister Olivia, these are a few ways that you can deliver your speech better. First of all, be comfortable. Second of all, have melody. And lastly, own it on the stage, because the stage is Toastmaster of the meeting or whoever introduces you, the stage is yours. Thank you. I'd like okay, either from online or offline. And you can turn this off too. You outlined, you wrote, it is now your okay. Any questions? I think I'd start with a warm-up first. I'd like to call our oh yes. Hello.
I do. Toastmaster Donna.
Hi. Hi, Toastmaster Leonie.
Yeah. So I have a question. How do you link structure with the delivery itself?
Okay.
The structure of our speech and the delivery.
Thank you, Toastmaster Leonie. Okay, this really depends on how you write. So that's a great question. How do we link structure to delivery? You've written the whole thing, right? How are you supposed to deliver it well now? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna find hooks in your speech. Do you have a phrase that's notable? Things like, that's impossible. Things like, this is your time. That way, you can repeat that over and over, first of all. And second of all, are there parts of your speech that are notable to your narrative? For example, I spoke about my grandma last year. My grandma got hospitalized. And then you can use that strong narrative point to say, my grandma got hospitalized. Find a different way compared to the rest of the speech you've mentioned to either make a dip or make a hill out of that. Hope that answers your question, Mr. Leonie. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Leonie. I think I'd like to call the gentleman. Oh, hi, Mr. Linda. Would you like to ask a question? Yes. Okay, come on up, please. Thank you for your great session. We really like it. But the thing is, when we already make the speech structures and we already having a timeline to do what is for the opening and then the body structure and then the closing. But the case is when we are on stage, we forgot about the timeline and we don't really have much time for that. What do you do? Do you still keep with the structure or you will cut many things to keep on the time? Thank you. Thank you, Tessa. All right. Let's give a round of applause to Tessa. She asked a great question. I'm sure you've had this before. Who of you have forgotten your speech in the middle? Me. Everyone, basically. So when that happens, you don't have to stick to your whole script. Your script is there to guide you. There's a saying, there are 3 kinds of speeches. There are 3 speeches that you've written, actually. The speech you wrote, the speech you delivered, and the speech that you meant it to be. So it's never going to be exactly the same. If you memorize it verbatim, maybe you're an actor, maybe something, but don't push yourself there. It's going to add more stress. I'd rather that you skip to something that still maintains the story rather than having to say, oh, but you wrote, I really like it. What am I going to say? I think it's better for us not to go there and just skip through because, again, there are 3 speeches that you've written. The one you've written, the one you're delivering, and the one that you wish would have happened. Thank you, Tessa. Hope that helps. Okay. I think I'll open the floor for one more. Do we have anyone online who'd like to ask a question? Okay. Hi, Susan, Dewi Susan from GTC.
Hello, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, yes, I'm Devi Susan, and you can call me Devi. I'm from the JTC. I just joined not even a month, and I'm preparing my icebreaker speech now. And yeah, I'm still like pulling my energy first. I want to ask you about the first thing that we need to know is to be comfortable. See, even I'm just asking this, I did feel comfortable. I feel the fear and all that. So I just want to know how to be to manage comfortable, to start the speech or just ask it like this.
Okay. I think I have your question. Thank you, Mr. Dewi.
Thank you.
All right. So if you need to build comfort before you even have rituals, before you write your speech, what am I supposed to do? The only answer, honestly, is to add more hours. So visit other clubs, ask more questions, go to events so that you can come up to someone and be like, hi, what's up? Or ask a questions just like this. Congratulations, you just did. Or if you have a community event at home, anything, talking to family at home, that's really going to help you be on stage. If you're on stage and it's your first time, don't worry, don't push yourself too hard. It is nerve-wracking if you're not used to it yet. So go for it. If you are having that attack of, how am I going to do it? Right? What you're going to do is you're going to breathe. Just take a breath. Okay, everyone take a breath with me. And one more time. And exhale. Okay. No one can see it if you're just deep breathing to yourself. Take your time before you start so that in the middle, even though you pause, people won't notice it so much. And even if you do, you're here in Toastmasters. People are going to be very forgiving anyway. Hope that helped.
That helps. Thank you, Donna.
Yeah. Good luck for your icebreaker speech. Okay, then, if we do not have any other askers, I saw Sister Irfan. Oh, yes, and the guest. All right, we'll have the both of you. Okay, Sister Irfan, you can come ahead.
Thank you, Toastmaster Donna, for the material. I think that your speech is always so good because you play really good with your emotion, and I'm a bit kesusahan in that aspect because I think it's very useful to use emotion because you want to engage with the audience, right, and get to their heart to deliver your message, right. Because the best message is the one that you can relate in your heart, right. But how do you? I can imagine playing my emotion, but I cannot really believe that I have practiced it correctly. Like, okay, I want to be mad. Maybe I'm practicing and I feel like I'm mad, but I cannot be sure if when someone else said, "Oh, he's mad," or "Oh yeah," whatever emotion there is. So how do you practice it, and how can you what is the standard so that you know, okay, I'm already doing the emotion nicely.
Got it. Thank you, Sister Irfan. Great question. So you're practicing. You're saying, I'm angry, but you're not sure whether that delivers to the other person. There are a few ways. Generally, the ones I know are only two. Hopefully, if anyone else knows, they can fill up for you. The first one is to record yourself on Zoom. There are limitations. You're going to only be able to see until your hips, but you can record yourself and then you can have a look and analyze. Or second, you're going to find a practice buddy. That way they can evaluate you before you go on stage. Both things require vulnerability. Are you ready to be seen for who you are? Are you ready to be seen while you're, quote, acting and performing? And are you ready to look at yourself in a recording? That's vulnerable to a lot of people. Like, oh, what am I doing? Oh, that's so ugly, right? Yeah, it's hard too. The first time I saw it, I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch this, but I have to. Otherwise, I'm not going to get better. So those two things. Have someone either look at you or you look at yourself. That way, you can understand whether it has delivered or not. Because whether we believe it or not, there is a, say, third block, what's it called? Fourth wall that you're going to pass anyway when you look at it as a recording. So hope that helps. You're not going to see it as it's just you. You're going to be able to be objective when you see your recording. So hope that helps. Okay, and we have the gentleman, our last asker for tonight. Okay, let's give him a round of applause. Okay, what's your name, please?
My name is Fajar.
Okay, hi.
Okay, so before I get to my question, I would like to say that the topic that you're bringing today is very interesting, and I really like the way that you deliver your speeches, like your gestures and everything. So my question is kind of similar to the previous question. When I give my talks, when I deliver speeches, I have already been using a lot of energies, right? So how would I manage my energy to do both the speeches delivering and then also the gestures and then like moving around, like how you do your speeches? So I think that's all the question I have.
Got it. Thank you. Professor Fajar, are you remember?
No, I'm guest.
Okay, guess Fajar. All right, let's give a round of applause. Okay, you can back to your seat. Okay, I've done my speech. I've memorized. Now what am I gonna do so that I can have gestures rather than just figuring out what I have to say? So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna have to practice some more. There are parts that are muscle memory. So you're gonna memorize that part enough for you to be able to focus on something else. That way you can focus on your gestures. If I forget something, it is because I haven't practiced enough and what am I gonna say next? So you have to overcome that part through practicing some more. I hope that helps. Okay, so that'll be all for the Q&A session. I really thank you all for your attention. And I'd like to hand the control to our Toastmaster at the meeting, Toastmaster Sonny.
let us give a round of applause to our Madam President, Toastmaster Donna. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Donna, for a very insightful speech. Wow. Who's now more ready to speech? Yes, on the online. And who's now more ready for the contest? Wow, looks like we have a lot of enthusiasts for the contest, and there is more people to beat on the contest. Yeah, but okay. Anyway, before we continue to the next session, because Toastmaster Donna is doing her speech as her project, so we also need to hear timer report. So I'll give the screen to our timer, Toastmaster Karol.
Oh, thank you so much, Toastmaster Sonny. Such a spectacular session full of wonderful and practical tips from Toastmaster Donna. And speaking of the time report for this session, Toastmaster Donna speak for roughly 20 minutes and 57 seconds, while for a question Q&A session lasted for roughly 11 minutes, 10 seconds. Right, thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Sonny.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Karol, for your timer report. So now we are moving to the second session. This is the part that you can practice what you just get from Toastmaster Donna directly in impromptu speech, which we call table topic. Woo! Woo! Okay, so I'm not gonna lead this session, but this table topic session today will be led by our immediate past president, Toastmaster Andhyka. So Toastmaster Andhyka, are you ready?
Yes, can I check whether I'm visible and audible?
Yes, you are audible and visible. Okay, so I'll give the screen to Toastmaster Andhyka.
Thank you so much. Do you know my favorite furniture? It is a table. Do you know why? Because table can stand up for himself or herself. So speaking about table, tonight I'm going to lead a table topic session. However, I want to make a disclaimer first. If my internet connection is not good, then the lovely Madam VPE will replace me so you can follow her. And if something happens with my internet connection. For those of you who are not familiar with the table topic, actually, this is an interesting session because you can develop your skills in communicating, organizing thought, and also thinking about which one is going to be spoken. And I believe that everyone, not only members, can benefit from this session. And you are going to be given either a question or a statement, and you will have 10 to 20 seconds to think, and then you can respond 1 to 2 minutes. And if you can view our timers video, Toastmaster Karol. But for those of you who are offline, you can see Toastmaster Dinda, who are bringing the red, yellow, and green cards. Okay. So the word of the day is dynamic. So challenge yourself to include dynamic as many as possible in your 1 to 2 minute speech. So are you ready? So if you are ready, I am going to call a good friend of mine, Toastmaster Theo from Empire Toastmaster. Hi, Theo.
Hi.
Actually, I cannot hear you clearly. Can you speak louder?
Can't hear me clearly. Okay, here it is.
There you go.
Hi.
Okay, it's too loud, but now it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Theo. Oh,
Ika.
which one suits you better? Sound and safe, or challenging yet rewarding? You ready?
Wait, I need to think. Okay.
All right.
You hear me and see me before I start?
Sure.
Okay. No. I'm turning 32 and 33 next year. 30s is not an easy age. I feel like there's a dynamic vibe coming from me, from those who are loving the challenge and loving the reward. And also, don't forget to love the girls because the girls deserve it. It turns me into someone who is prefer to sound and safe in these 30s. When in the 20s, I say to challenge, I will eat you every single day. And now, I will say it to my challenge. Come on, sit with me here, okay? How we can do this better, challenge? Either you or me, we are going to eat each other. But this time, let me win, yeah? So yes, that's how I have my conversation with my challenge. And sometimes the reward is just a me time. Because I was younger and dangerous, and now I'm more mature and still poor. Yes, I have this midlife crisis that I feel like I'm not deserve all of this reward. I feel like I have an imposter syndrome. And also I have been in a toxic community and toxic relation with someone, with everyone near me. And then I need to have my own time to reflect on. Especially this is the year of 2024, the year of the dragon. I need to awake the dragon inside of me. And yes, 2025, I'm ready. Back to you, Tika.
Thank you, Theo. Wow. What an impersonation. I thought that I was watching a Kung Fu Panda. I think it was the Master Shifu. So I believe that imposter syndrome is something that we want to avoid because I believe that imposter syndrome will not be beneficial for us. And there are many ways but to avoid it, but we will not discuss it here. You can find resources a lot in online. Thank you so much, Theo. Now I would like to call a guest or maybe someone in the offline setting, someone who actually looking down and like covering his face. That's the gentleman with the blue t-shirt, if I'm not mistaken, with the word every. Yes, you are, sir. Would you mind to take the challenge? Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Maula.
Maula?
Yeah.
Okay, Maula. So this is your question. Maula, what does your ultimate success look like? What does your ultimate success look like, Maula? So if you have 10 seconds to think, and then you can respond within 1 to 2 minutes. You ready?
All right.
All right. Stage is yours.
Okay. The people who are in this club, who are maybe there is a specific dynamics problem for their life. So instead of doing about the word to say menjengkelkan, you can say you can to think about how to solve the solution about your dynamic problems. So during in your life, because you are meeting some too much people for your in your school, or maybe in your job, or maybe in your client, or maybe something else with around people around you. So I think the solution is the key for to answer about your to reach the successful. So yeah, sorry because I'm nervous. Yeah.
Okay, you still have time actually, so you can elaborate more if you want.
Okay. Okay. So to reach your mind, to make a better person for your life, it's not about to think how much money you will have, or it's just to do for your life happiness, because it's too much better. You can spend your time with your love people around you, and yeah, I think so.
Okay, thank you so much, Mola. Thank you so much. So how was it? Is it really that bad? No, right? Good job. So Mola has brought up a good point in spending time with your loved ones, because as simple as it sounds, actually not everyone can have that dream. So if you have the chance, then it will be great to incorporate that into the dream. Now, I would love to call my seer, Bapak Yusuf. I don't have to ask you whether you're ready. You just have to follow me. All right?
I'll do whatever you say.
Okay. Pak Yusuf, change is inevitable. Please explain this sentence, what it means to junior high school students.
Junior high school student, yeah?
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes. My dear students, remember, life is always changing. Life is never ever the same. And so is your life. You are now in senior high school. You are going to graduate very soon. Then you have to change your behavior. Because sooner or later, you will go to university. The way you study, the way you're becoming friends with each other, you have got to change. Why? Because life is never the same. University life is not the same like high school. This is an advice from me because I've been in junior high school, senior high school, university, and even higher than that. So, if you want to be successful, you cannot be just satisfied with what you have got now. You have got to be creative. I know there is AI now, but AI is AI. You need to be more creative in your mind by using this AI. You are very lucky. If you have got a task, you just type and it will come up. But it is not enough. You have to change the way of thinking. You have to be creative. Change yourself if you want to be successful. If you want to be way ahead of others, you cannot just be the same like all other students. You make a change. Believe me, if you change, the world will change. Back to you.
Thank you, Pak Yusuf. I would like to highlight what Pak Yusuf said about life is never the same. So our life, like everyone's life, has their own dynamics. And to go through all of that dynamics, we have to be creative. Creativity is, we have sky to the limit for our creativity, but our life is our responsibility. So we have to be successful. Thank you so much. Now I will go to the offline settings, and I saw a gentleman who sits next to our area director, the one who sits next to Toastmaster Monica. Yes. Hello, happy morning.
Hello, happy morning.
Okay, may I know your name is?
My name is Hans.
Sans?
Hans.
Oh, Hans. Okay. Are you a Toastmaster, Hans?
No, I'm a guest. I just joined today.
Okay, okay. All right. Soon you will be a Toastmaster. I believe so. Now, Hans, this is your question. Batman and Robin. Hans, do you think superheroes really need psychics? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Stage is yours.
Okay. So, in my opinion, we all need some friends, and in this case, we always have to need someone to support us. In this case, Batman and Robin, because we can do something for ourselves and at some, because in this world there is always uncertainty, and at some point there will be some case that we can do something by just ourselves, and there is something that's called synergy, that if we go do a teamwork with someone, it's not like Batman and Robin is 1% plus 1%, and there will be like just 2% doing their job, but there is a synergy that the sum will be more than 2, because that there is some kind of influence from someone, and the other one will be become more productive, or become more increase in his spirit, and it will increase his performance as well. And because of that, I think that Batman as and Robin is the perfect role at then we can do in our lives as well. That's for me.
Okay, thank you, Hans. Please give a big round of applause. Thank you, Hans. And Hans has brought up a very good point, and you need the social support because life offers you a very high dynamic. And if we have someone or some people to support us, and that would be great. And I would love to close this short session with a quote. Be dynamic about your life because you'll never regret it. Well, thank you so much. And I would love to call our timer, Toastmaster Karol.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Andhyka, and I want to congratulate our tonight's participants because actually they all are eligible for voting. And again, I also want to congratulate them that they wanted to get out of the comfort zone and even participated to make our table topics even more dynamic. All right, thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Sonny.
Wow, let us give a round of applause to Toastmaster Andhyka. Woo! What a wonderful and dynamic table topic. I love the question, I love the topic, and I love the veteran table topic speakers there on the online. And also congratulations for 2 guests here that you just break your fear and limitation to take the challenge to speak in front of the stage. I know it will be difficult for you, but you just did it. Woo! Congratulations. Now, since all of the speakers, all of the table topic speakers are eligible to be voted, so let us call our Madam VP membership, Toastmaster Dedeh, as our ballot counter that will help you to cast who is the best table topic speakers. So Toastmaster Dedeh, the stage is yours.
So for the member and guests, please put your phone and scan this barcode code because we will give your voice to appreciate all of the speaker tonight, from the incredible guests and also the veteran in the Toastmaster, because there is no, there is no opportunity, and I hope this one can make you feel more comfortable and confident with the dynamic of the emotion when you speak in the front of the members. So back to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Sonny.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Dedeh. So now, while you guys are choosing who's your best table topic speakers, let us move to our next session, which is always the heart of Toastmasters meeting, that is evaluation, that can let us to be a better and more dynamic in every session. So without further ado, to lead the evaluation session, oh wait, but do we have the photo session first? Online photo session? Okay. So wait a minute, because before the evaluation session, we will ask our online participants to have a photo session. So prepare your best. Prepare your best. Wait a minute. Oh, I feel like I can do this. Yes. Yeah, itu aja. Boleh, okay. Okay, let me just take it from here. Okay, so who's gonna lead the session? Okay. Okay, so everyone, prepare your best pose and let's take the photos in 3, 2, 1. One more. Do we have 2 slides? Only one. Okay, so let's just take one more photos in 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you everyone. So that your picture will be memorized on our Instagram. Okay, so without further ado, let us have our next session, the evaluation session, that will be led by our evaluator, our general evaluator tonight, Toastmaster Wilson. So Toastmaster Wilson, are you ready?
I am. Welcome back, Toastmaster Sonny.
Nice. Okay, so the screen is yours, Toastmaster Wilson.
Thank you very much, our Toastmaster of the meeting, as well as all the speakers and table topic speakers. Welcome back. My name is Wilson. I will serve you as the general evaluator. As promised, I will be leading the evaluation session because in Toastmasters, everything is evaluated so that we know how we can grow after we receive the evaluation. Because today we have 2 speakers, we would also like to welcome 2 evaluators. The first evaluator to Toastmaster Olivia is none other than Toastmaster Melissa from Jakarta Toastmasters Club. Toastmaster Melissa, are you ready to deliver your evaluation?
Yes, of course.
Okay, Toastmaster Eliza, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmasters Wilson. If you fail to plan, then you will plan to fail. That's how Toastmasters Olivia dished up about networking, which is her idea of the speech. She successfully explains what's needed to be prepared to do networking. I love how she dished up the idea of networking because of the 3 points, which is the first one is she started the speech with the question, which is how she interacted with us as the audience. She asked, raise your hand if you feel networking was dreadful. It helps to hook the audience attraction to ponder before she explained about the idea of networking. And Toastmasters Olivia also did the interaction once more at the end of the speech by emphasizing the 3 acronyms PIP. It helps us, the audience, to remember better the key takeaways of her speech, which leads to the second point, which is she used the acronym PIP, Purpose, Identity, and Participation, as a summary of her gist of the speech. You also mentioned it several times at the beginning, and also you emphasized it again at the end of the speech to help us remember better and help us to apply it in our life. And the third one, which is, I love your gesture. You moved around the stage, left side, middle side, and also on to the right side freely, and you can deliver the speech with such your own style, which is I love your gesture and your style of delivering the speech. That's how I love your explanation and also your delivery. In addition, there's also rooms for improvement. My suggestions are, which is 2 points. Just the first one is give more pause when you're asking the audience to raise your hands or audience hands in the beginning of the speech. I noticed the pause was too short. So if you can give more time for us to ponder about it deeper, so it can help us to grasp the idea of the speech better before you start the explanation of the speech. And the second point is elaborate more about your personal experience of networking. Give more portion for your own experience. Actually, you can give your friends or family experience as a comparison, but it will be better if you can dish up your personal experience more so we can learn more about your experience, about how you do networking, how you face your fear, how you overcome it, and so on. So it will give the speech or the story more attractive, and we can learn more about your experience as well. All in all, Toastmasters Olivia has planned to learn more about networking, and keep your fire on, keep doing take one step at a time. I believe you can do it better next time. Thank you. Over to GE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Melissa, for the on-point evaluation. Basically, Toastmaster Elisa commends Toastmaster Olivia's performance because her speech has good structure, as well as using succinct abbreviations to demonstrate her points, while the room of improvement is to use more effective pauses as to make her points more acceptable for people to think about and understand. Thank you very much once again, Toastmaster Melissa, for your evaluation. Up next, we would like to welcome the evaluator of our Edu speaker, Toastmaster Donna, who is Toastmaster Monica, the Area I3 Director, right? So, Toastmaster Monica, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wilson, our General Evaluator. So first of all, let us give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Donna. She gave us a full session of not only education, but also full of techniques, and let us deliver the question about what we should do on how to deliver a good speech. And I will give 3 points what she already excelled at. The first one, appearance. You know how to appear in the stage, and you wear a great color combination. Pink blazer, and then white inside. So it gave us a captivating appearance when you first go get on the stage. And then the second, you put the whole thing in the session. You ask the participants first. That's how you are able to measure the understanding of the participants. What, for example, when you first ask Irfan, and you ask the question on how to deliver the speech, and then you also give us the techniques on how to deliver the speech. And then about the question and answer sessions, you do really aware about all the participants from the online and also the on-site. And I noticed when the time already almost hit the injury time, you see there are two people raise their hand, and then you don't want to make them disappointed. So you call both of them and you answer all the question with a good structure. The first one, you recognize the question, and then you also give the technique and then the example, your personal experience. And of course, you already excelled, but there are things need to be improved. The first one, use numbers. At the beginning of your Edu session, you already give the 3 main points: be comfortable, have melody, and own it. But then you also follow with lots of any other points. That's all great points, but we need the numbers. So when we finish our Edu session, we will get home and have a takeaways with the 3 main points. And after that, for the question and answer session, you may wrap up all those 4 questions and you give the conclusions, not only from your Edu sessions, but also from your question and answer session. And of course, the challenge. I will give you a challenge, so you will have a much more captivating Edu sessions. You may compose a big story about this Edu session. You may start your Edu sessions with a fictional character. Maybe you can say, so I have this one person and she doesn't know how to deliver a speech. And then you start your Edu session. You attack her with your techniques, with questions, with everything you have. And then at the end of Edu sessions, you will tell everyone that this fictional character able to deliver the speech after she do your techniques. That's all from me. And thank you for your Edu session. Back to our GE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Monica, for your comprehensive evaluation. Definitely agree that Toastmaster Donna's session was very engaging and excellent crowd control, while her points of improvements were to use numbers in her slides, as well as, let's see, to demonstrate better understanding in the question and answer session so that the audience's needs could be more accommodated. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Monica, for the evaluation. Could I now call upon the timer, Toastmaster Karol, to inform us about the time management?
All right. Thank you so much, G. Wilson. Such a detailed and constructive feedbacks from our both great evaluators. And congratulations for you that you are eligible for voting. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster GE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Karol, for the report. Congratulations to both Toastmaster Melissa and Toastmaster Monica. Both of you are qualified to be voted. In that case, we shall now call upon our ballot counter, Toastmaster Dedeh, to the stage to lead the voting session. Toastmaster Dedeh, the stage is yours.
So for the evaluation session, both of them is eligible. So I think Toastmasters Leonie share the QR. So for the guests, members, and everyone here, please scan this barcode because we need to appreciate all of the evaluator for tonight. It's all from me. Back to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Wilson.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Dedeh. Please excuse my dad at the back. It's okay. Now, as we wait for everyone to vote, let us start our evaluation session. First of all, thank you very much for all the speakers and personal evaluators for your insightful speech and insightful feedback. Now, we would like to evaluate the meeting, and the first one I would like to call upon is our grammarian. Our grammarian, Toastmaster Kezia, will present her report about the language usage throughout the meeting. Without further ado, let us welcome Toastmaster Kezia. Toastmaster Kezia, the screen is yours.
Okay, now it's time for the Grammarian report. My screen is visible, I'm assuming, right? Okay. So, without further ado, we can start our could be improved. It doesn't mean you said something wrong, it's just grammatically wise, it could be better. Someone said it's too much better to spend time with people around you. It's actually very clear. But it could be improved to become it's much better to spend time with people around you. Because here, too much indicates excess, which doesn't fit here. Much better is the correct comparative phrase. Second one, who's now more ready for speech? It could be improved by rearranging the order to become who is ready for the speech now? And third, if we do a teamwork with someone, it could be improved to become if we work as a team with someone or if we do teamwork with someone. Because teamwork here is an uncountable noun, so it doesn't need an A before it. And now is for our quotes from today. I really like this quote. It's from Toastmaster Olivia. Talk, because if not, people won't know what your purpose is. I feel like this is really impactful for everyone, especially us in Toastmasters. Our purpose here is to talk, is to actually learn something by talking. So I think this is very, very relevant to us. And we have our life is our responsibility, so we have to be successful. This is a joint quote from Toastmaster Yusuf and Toastmaster Andhyka. I feel like a jab to my heart. Like, yeah, this life is our responsibility. We only have one life. It's our job to take care of it to be successful. And lastly, we have from Toastmasters Melissa. And I heard this quote from Taylor Swift actually. So like I'm quoting Taylor Swift here too. If you plan to fail, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. This is really, really cool because you just switch it up and then you get different meaning. I love this so much. And I think it is true for our lives that you need an adequate planning, even though you're still living in the present, but you still need to plan for your whole life. If not, it will be a bit messy, right? Okay, that's it from me. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Kezia, for the comprehensive as well as lively grammarian report coupled with the beautiful slides. Surely we have learned a lot from you about how to use our language more effectively later on in the future meetings. Up next, I would like to call upon our Ah and Word of the Day counter. The Ah and Word of the Day counter is held by Toastmaster Fadhila from Medco Toastmasters Club. Toastmaster Fadhila, could you please step onto the stage? The stage is yours.
All right, sorry about that. Oh my God. Hello?
All right. Okay, so I am here to mention the Ah and Word of the Day counter. I am still so sorry about that. I didn't see that right next to me. So filler words are a very common occurrence. So if you feel like you had a lot of filler words, it's okay. No worries. It's not the end of the world. It's just a good reminder. So I am here to note down word of the day and filler words. Toastmaster Kezia, one word of the day. Toastmaster Wilson, one word of the day. No filler words for either of them. Myself, one two ums, no word of the day. No, I did mention it, but not in a sentence, so I won't count it. Toastmaster Olivia, two one so, and a repeat of kinda. Toastmaster Melissa, 2 us. Toastmaster Karol, 1 and 1 word of the day. Toastmaster Sonny, 1 repeat of no other and 1 word of the day. Toastmaster Monica, 4 us. Toastmaster Donna, 1 4 and 1 word of the day. Toastmaster Andhyka, 1 and is that the right? Oh my goodness. 3 word of the day. So congrats, Toastmaster Andhyka. That is the most for today. Toastmaster Theo, 1 word of the day. Toastmaster Maula, 8 Toastmaster Yusuf, no filler words and no word of the day either. And Toastmaster Hans, 5 us and 2 ums. That is all for me. Back to you, GE. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fadhila, for your report. I was about to say a detail, but it's not exactly detail. What I meant to say was a diligent report, because for me, having to count the filler words of everyone speaking is totally tiring. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Fadhila, for being able to compile it into one smart report. Up next, it is my turn as the general evaluator to evaluate the whole meeting. First of all, I really love that the executive committees were all very welcoming. Toastmaster Adrian welcomed the offline participants I could hear from here. And then Toastmaster Leonie was able to welcome the online participants from her side. That is creating a friendly atmosphere that the clubs need to retain the members, as well as inviting guests to become new members. Congratulations and well done. Up next, the meeting, I think, started a little bit late, which is very, very reasonable because we are now on the rainy season and there would be a lot of traffic jams. So it is very understandable that we started off late. As long as we do not end too late, then all should be well. And then moving on to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Sonny, I could only see you at the second half of the meeting, and I couldn't really evaluate a lot from you. But this is just a general tips. If you're becoming the Toastmaster of the meeting, it is very important that you arrive on time, because originally Toastmaster of the meeting is the one who is supposed to welcome everyone, because basically you are the MC, you are the host, and instead of the exco, you should be the one helping out with welcoming the members as well as the guests. But that is totally okay. Like I said, the traffic jam could be something unpredictable. And I hope that in the future, whoever gets the role Toastmaster of the meeting, they could arrive on time and help the excos out, not to give them more jobs. And then moving on to the role takers, Toastmaster Kezia, the Grammarian. I heard that this is your first time as a Grammarian, so let me tell you this, congratulations. You did a very good job. I especially love the way you analyzed every mistakes, as well as the slides that you made to demonstrate them. I love the structure where you highlighted what is wrong and what is the correction, as well as the explanation on why it's correct this way. So I hope that if you're taking the Grammarian role next time, you could keep up the good job and inspire the others to become a Grammarian as good as you are. And then we have the timer, Toastmaster Karol. I also heard that this is your first time, so congratulations on your very first timing role. I noticed that you were very enthusiastic in describing your role, but if I were you, I will try to make a simple slide so that I would know what to talk and how many minutes. For example, in my club meetings, I have a slide with a traffic light, and then beside the traffic light, there is a table which shows the prepared speech, table topic speech, and evaluation. So if we are about to talk off track, we could immediately refocus based on the slides so that we could save more time and you would not feel pressure to talk more and more to explain your role. And then Toastmaster Fadhila as the Ah-WoD counter, I especially loved your attendance to detail. This is something that most of us are difficult to replicate. If I were to suggest one thing to you, then I would say maybe as the counter, you could help us about the tips on how to reduce the filler words. For example, if I were you, I would say, if you are noticing you say a lot of filler words, you may want to pause and speak slowly. That way, your role as the Ah-WoD counter is complete, because not only that you count the words, but you also give a feedback on how to be better. Now, on to our main speaker, Toastmaster Donna, because your face was in the poster. I noticed that you were very engaging and your execution of the question and answer was very, very lively. And I see that the audience were really satisfied with how you answered the question. My points of improvements would include the slide. So if you're constructing a slide for your Edu session, it might be good to follow a grammarian style slide. For example, when you were about to explain something, you could start off with what is a common mistake. For example, I'm not comfortable with myself. Why? Because I get nervous. So you can say, I get nervous. How to solve it? The correct one is to be confident, use your rituals as well as be simple. That way, the audience will feel, oh, this is what I've been doing wrong, and this is what I can do to make it right. Another thing to highlight from your slide is the consistency. I noticed that you use 3 main points, which is the be comfortable, have melody, and own it. And then for each point, you have 3 sub-points. But at the own it session, you have 5 sub-points, which is inconsistent. If I were you, I would like to reduce the sub-points of the own it to just 3 points instead of 5, so that it's much more consistent. Overall, I believe that this meeting has been fruitful. It is educational for a lot of people who are trying to make themselves a better speaker. And I also think that this is a good session for everyone to practice their public speaking skills as well as role taking. I believe the minutes of improvements are really minor. This is not something very vital. And I hope that my evaluation could be something that serves your club so that your meetings could be much, much better in the future. That will be all the evaluation from my side. Before I end, let me apologize for anything that I have said wrongly. I also forgot to thank Toastmaster Andhyka as the table topics master. I'm so sorry. I forgot about you. I'm honest. Nothing to add. Actually, you are a seasoned Toastmasters. You have a catchy topics, and you also summarized every table topic speech after they spoke, which is a good thing. So keep it up, Toastmaster Andhyka. Now back to the closing. Thank you very much. Back to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Sonny, right? Or should I welcome the ballot counter? Yeah, I think I'll just welcome the ballot counter instead. So, Toastmaster Dedeh, the ballot counter, please help us announce who the favorite speakers are. Toastmaster Dedeh, the stage is yours.
Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters. So this is the Ballot session. Please give a round of applause for the GE team, Toastmaster Wilson and Grammarian, all of the team, and all the role takers, speaker, everyone here. Please give a round of applause once again. How is your feeling about the Edu session? It's amazing. Yeah. I got the message, or maybe you take away a lot of the message from our Madam President for your contest. Are you ready for the contest? Yeah. So I will, will give the appreciate to our Edu speaker, Toastmaster Ronald, with a wonderful speech for tonight. So I will ask Toastmaster Donna to come on the stage and give the appreciation as the Edu speaker. Actually, we will using the certificate in the online session. So I will ask to our SAA to capture the screen, and then our PPPR with for the photo. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so ready? I think with this photo session, congratulations.
Yeah, official government check.
Yeah.
Don't
This
post your
one?
name
Oh,
now.
okay. Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Donna, our Madam President, and also our Edu speaker for tonight. Yeah, and then okay, so let's we move on for the best or the favorite one in the prepared speaker. The only one, the worst speaker, our Madam PPPR, Toastmaster Olivia. Please come on the stage. But it's great speech, you know.
Still win.
Okay, so
Di Jakarta dari Surabaya.
1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, congratulations, Toastmaster Olivia. Please give congratulations to Toastmaster Olivia. And we have the table topic speaker. Who is the favorite one in this table topic speaker? The table topic speaker, drum roll please. Toastmaster Teo. Halo Toastmaster Teo.
Wah, pusing.
Wah, are you?
Hi, I'm here.
Where are you? We cannot see your face.
Oh, I'm on your mind.
Oh yeah. So congratulations, Toastmaster Teo, and our SA will capture the moment for you. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Once again, not enough. Okay, enough. Let's move on to the next session, which is the favorite for the evaluator. Drum roll, please, with me. Yeah. Who is the winner? Toastmaster Melissa. Toastmaster Melissa. Okay, Toastmaster Melissa, are you on the online?
Yes, I'm here. Thank
Okay.
you.
Congratulations, and we will capture the beautiful moment for this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so congratulations for all of the winner and also for the our Edu speaker for tonight. And we have another announcement. Actually, this is about the Toastmaster itself. Please, let me introduce myself. Actually, I am Toastmaster Dedeh, the Vice President of the membership in the SCBD Toastmaster. So if you are willing to join with us as a part of the family, part of the community to learn and grow together in the table, in the Toastmaster with the beautiful speaker, lots of the members inspire people, please chat on me or visit our social media in the YouTube and then in the IG, and you can know my number in this WhatsApp or in the link tree. It's all from me. Back to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Sonny.
Let's everyone give a round of applause to Toastmaster Wilson and his evaluation team. Yay. Yay. That's a very detailed, very insightful evaluation session. And thank you all for the evaluators for the Grammarian, Ah-WoD counter, the timer, and the Ballot counter as well for helping us to help the evaluation throughout the session. So after today's session, who get more insight in speaking? Wow, I see everyone raising hand. And how about the online attendance? Who gets more insight on the speaking? Okay, so I believe that now you have enough materials, enough good things that you can use to deliver your speech better and better so that you can tackle the contest or any kind of speaking on every part of the world. Thank you very much. I'm Toastmaster of the meeting signing out. Thank you for your attention. Apologies for all the mistakes for today's meeting. But before I close the session, we will have a very special announcement. Since this all today is all about contest, we will have a very specific announcement from, wait, is it Toastmaster Alvin or Toastmaster Leonie? Leonie.
Going
Okay.
to be me.
Okay, so I'm curious what the announcement is. I haven't known, but so let's just give the screen to Toastmaster Leonie.
All right, thank you so much, Tom. And before we go into the special announcement, just want to give you a reminder that next meeting we are going to have an online meeting. It's going to be Wisdom Throughout Generation at the same time, but only at Zoom. And then I would also remind you that we have a special Area I3 event, end of year celebration on Saturday, December 14th, 2024. So there will be a games with Mark, Jabat, and Batavia, and we will do it on National Library in Jakarta. So keep your date free on 14th of December and tell our area director, Ms. Toastmaster Monica, to register your place in this meeting. Our last hybrid meeting, actually we will have it on December of the 20th, 2024. So we're going to have this last hybrid meeting at Perpustakaan Kemendikbud, and we also going to have a simple or small gift exchange start from 20k rupiah. So just bring small gifts and we will exchange it on our last hybrid meeting with the theme The Spectacular Journey of You. So for the special announcement, our upcoming events would be SCBD Club Contest 2025. It will be hold at January 18, 2025. And for all the members of SCBD Club Contest, for all the SCBD Club members, please register yourself as a role taker or a contestant through this link. So make sure that you support our own club contest on January 18th, 2025. And Toastmaster Alvin, as the contest chair, has just told me that he really wants all of you to participate because this is our event together. So that is all from me as the VP. I would like to say thank you so much for all the help from our neighbors today. Thank you so much for supporting us. And don't forget, for those of you who would like to join our club, contact our VP of membership. And we always meet every Friday at 7 and 9 p.m. at Ministry of Education Library. Just remember that at the end of the December, we have a special meeting and our last hybrid will be on 20th of December. That is all from me. So thank you so much. With the power vested in me, I would like to close this meeting. Thank you so much and happy morning.